Two comets that'll safely fly past Earth later this month may have more in common than their intriguingly similar orbits. They may be twins of a sort. Comet P2016 BA14 was discovered on January 22, 2016 by the University of Hawaii's Pan-STARRS telescope in Haleakala on the island of Maui. It was initially thought to be an asteroid, but follow-up observations by a University of Maryland and Lowell Observatory team with the Discovery Channel telescope showed a faint tail, revealing that the discovery was, in fact, a comet. The orbit of this newly discovered comet held yet another surprise. Comet P2016 BA14 follows an unusually similar orbit to that of Comet 252P Linear, which was discovered by the Massachusetts Institute of Technology's Lincoln Near-Earth Asteroid Research Survey on April 7, 2000. The apparent coincidence may be an indication of the twin nature in that comet. BA14 is roughly half the size of the other comet. Comet BA14 is possibly a fragment of 252P. The two could be related because their orbits are so remarkably similar, said Peter Chodes, manager of NASA's Center of Near-Earth Object Studies at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California. We know comets are relatively fragile things, as in 1993 when Comet Shoemaker-Levy 9 was discovered and its pieces linked to a flyby of Jupiter. Perhaps during a previous pass through the inner solar system, or during a distant flyby of Jupiter, a chunk that we now know of as BA14 might have broken off of 252P. Observations made by the Hubble Space Telescope of Comet 252P and by NASA's Infrared Telescope facility of Comet BA14 will further investigate their possible twin nature. Comet 252P Linear, approximately 750 feet in size, will zip past Earth on Monday, March 21st at a range of about 3.3 million miles. The following day, Comet P2016 BA14 will safely fly by our planet at a distance of about 2.2 million miles. This will be the third closest flyby of a comet in recorded history, next to Comet D1770L1 in 1770 and Comet C1983H1 in 1983. There's no threat to the planet, but we're sure you'll hear otherwise. The closest time of approach for Comet 252P Linear on March 21st will be around 5:14 a.m. PDT. The closest time of approach for P2016 BA14 on March 22nd will be around 7:30 a.m. PDT. While both comets will safely fly past at a relatively close distance, anyone hoping to see them will need a powerful, professional-grade telescope due to their relatively small size. The approaches of these two comets will be the closest they come to Earth for the foreseeable future. March 22nd is the closest Comet BA14 gets to us for at least the next 150 years, says Chodes. Comet BA14 is not a threat. Instead, it's an excellent opportunity for scientific advancement on the study of comets. The CNEOS website has a complete list of recent and upcoming close approaches as well as other data on the orbits of known near-Earth objects, so scientists and members of the media as well as the public can track information on known objects. Eyes to the skies. Thanks for watching. And remember, the ways at which we arrive at knowledge are hardly less wonderful than the discovery of these things themselves.
Have you ever seen a comet streaking across the night sky? Well, if you have, you're actually looking at leftover ice and rocks from the beginning of our solar system. In fact, these dirty snowballs may be responsible for bringing the building blocks of life to our planet billions of years ago. NASA is studying these fascinating objects in space because the more we know about the comets, the more we learn about where we came from.